As people get older, there are generally two areas that we're now seeing more and more importance around. Number one is the importance of creating the estate plan and thinking about what happens at death to your family and to your assets and those kinds of things. We've come up with our family estate planning process and some guides around that we think can be very, very helpful to parents. We have one guide for that, and then another guide for heirs who can kind of get organized and deal with some of the issues at hand before they happen. So this whole notion of estate planning is becoming more and more important as people age. It really doesn't matter what your age is. I know my wife and I, at the end of last year, updated our estate plan. Now that our kids are getting older, they're all over the age of 18, and tax laws have changed. Estate tax laws have changed since we did our wills, 15 years prior. So we went through the entire estate planning process, updated our wills, updated our power of attorney documents, as well as medical directives. So there's a lot of things that had changed in that 15-year period that we needed to capture in the new estate planning documents. But what we find is very few people really don't want to talk about this because I think they feel if they talk about it, it's going to happen. Well, the benefit of talking about it is that you and your family can be very proactive about what your intentions are and carrying through with those intentions for your family members, as well as what you want to see happening to your assets. So we would encourage you to go to our website, and there you will find these estate planning, family estate planning guides, one for heirs and one for parents, that really we think can be very valuable. And there's checklists and all those kinds of things that are included in that, that you can kind of get yourself organized. The other thing that people don't want to think about is where their final resting place will be. What's that going to look like? Many times we hear, well, we'll just let our children worry about that, or something of that sort. Well, is that really what you want to have happen? Is that really a burden that you want to put on to your children after your death during a very difficult and emotional period? Same thing is true here. Wouldn't you rather sort of direct what's going to happen around that rather than leave it to chance? So again, my wife and I also have been dealing with that issue as well and have made some decisions around that. And again, I don't think either of us are anywhere near death, but it's at the same time, we would rather direct that a little bit rather than leave it to each other or our kids to decide upon our death. So be sure to check out the new estate planning guides on our website, and feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Thank you.